Hello, everyone. This is Larry from Los Angeles. We have a fabulous day here. If after it's been raining for about a week, it's going to rain some more next week. But finally, we have a little bit of beautiful weather. And I'm sitting right in front of our bougainvillea so that as you're watching this and as we are in the midst of this unbelievable crisis, pandemic, that if it hasn't affected you or someone that you know already, it probably will. And more than anything, what we're going to have to do is stay conscious. We're going to have to be neighborly. We're going to have to take care of ourselves and other people. And this is first and foremost. You know, if we look back to our very roots, there was a commune, a family that depended on each other. And then as there were other families, what happened was the other families stayed around each other. First, because it was safer. Second, because they realized that they could do better together than they could apart. And they realized they not only needed each other, but they relied on each other. And in the relying on each other and in the needing of each other, they not only were more around each other, but they communicated with each other. People actually knew them. They knew the value of each person, and each person mattered to the whole. And sometimes we forget this. We forget that we matter. We forget that it makes a difference to others that we're there. It makes a difference to others that they can count on us, that they can rely on us. And even sometimes when we don't come through and they get disappointed, it's only because they loved relying on us. And all of us together in our small groups, in our families, in our friends and loved ones, in those outer circles that we've come to know and rely on and be a part of the group, it makes a difference, and we have to stick together because the governments are, all of them have been behind the movement of this virus, been behind the taking care of each and every one of us. And so as much as we can, to be conscious of what we can do together, what we need to do to make sure that we're sheltering in place, that we need to be conscious of what we do and how we do it. We need to be conscious of the social distancing. We need to be conscious of connecting with each other, of taking care of each other, of remembering that those people in our lives actually make a difference, and we need to communicate that, whether it be by email or phone or Zoom or Skype or any of the new TikTok, and anything that'll keep you connected. It makes a difference. Why? Because it lets people, everyone, feel like we're not all alone. It lets everyone know that they matter, that they're important. And since this disease spans all ethnicities, all religions, all borders between countries, more than anything, we have to take it upon ourselves. We who were the original governing council, who were the original ones to set up the values and the behavior around all of us so that all of us benefited. Not just a select few, not the most rich and the most famous and the ones that are entitled, but we, because we realize the value of each person's effort, that we realize the value of each person's endeavor, that we realize the value of each person that they gave to the community, that they brought to their own families, that they brought to the extended families. And so it's up to us. And we have to think of it not as sacrifice, but as being neighborly, doing the right thing. Finally, because if I listen to my leaders, they're not. And I'm upset about it, and I'm pissed off because it's what they've said to us and what they've done is lied. And you've got to keep being conscious of what's the facts, not what the feeling is, not what the fear or the anxiety, not where people want to get lost. It's taking care of each other one by one. Putting a hand on the shoulder or on their back, letting them know that you have their back. letting them know that you're there, even if it's just to listen, or even if it's just to be there. And all of us are discovering day by day what it's like to go through this, because this is so much unknown. This is one of the principles that I've always been working with people is don't be afraid of the unknown. Don't try to control it. Just let yourself breathe. And how many of you are still holding your breath because of fear and anxiety? Just breathe, look, connect. Have compassion with self and with others. Rely on people. If you're young enough, do something that the older people can't or shouldn't be out for. If you're older, and I'm not sure which group to include myself, probably both, let yourself be given to. Give them a chance to give back. Breathe. Thank them. Have patience. Be smart. Be conscious. No more hugging for a little while, but virtual hugging, and really feel it. Let the people know around you what they mean to you. And together, we will make sure, day by day, that we celebrate each other when we finally get to that point. I love you. I'll see you soon. Breathe. Dare to be decent. Dare to do the right thing.